Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Joe Flash and welcome back to some more Injustice Gods Among Us for the Wii U classic battles on very easy difficulty with all the characters. We're gonna go right ahead and jump into this joint. In my last video we did Harley Quinn, which was about a day ago. I would have made another video yesterday since I kind of do them back-to-back days, but I was kind of a little bit tired yesterday. You know, it was a long day and much more, so I didn't do the video yesterday, which I apologize if y'all were waiting for me to make another video yesterday. But anyway, let's go ahead and just get onto it. Classic battles. Now, who am I going to be playing as for this one? Because so far for the villains, we've only done the Joker and Harley Quinn. So pretty much we've got the remainder of villains left on the roster. So who in the world am I going to play as next? Well, that is indeed a very good question, because a lot of these villains, I don't know, there's not really too many villains here on the roster I would really be too keen on really wanting to learn to play as, but I don't know. I did mention that the Joker would be my number one villain I would play as the most, and then Harley Quinn would be my second, but for third, it's kind of a torn tie between either Catwoman or Lex Luthor, but personally, I would probably pick Catwoman, because I think she's way cooler than Lex Luthor, but I'm going to do Lex Luthor for this video. Like I said, I think third would have to be Catwoman. If I was to choose my third villain I would want to learn to play as, because Catwoman's pretty good. She's got some unique moves, so I would pick her as my third favorite, as opposed to Lex Luthor. For some reason, it took me a bit to decide on if it was going to be between her and Lex Luthor, but I chose Catwoman. But anyway, I decided to do Lex Luthor for this video because I kind of know a little bit more about him than Catwoman. I mean, I've known Lex Luthor a little bit more than Catwoman, you know, because when I started, growing up, you know, Luthor was one of the fewest of villains I learned about before I learned Catwoman, you know, and all that stuff. But I don't know. I just had this feeling. I just had him stuck in my head when I was trying to think about what villain to do, and I just kind of had Lex Luthor in my head. I was like, okay, you know, let's do Lex Luthor next. Now, Lex Luthor is not a character I really exactly want to learn to play as that badly. He's okay, but I don't find him as entertaining as compared to other people. Like, for example, as I said, Catwoman, and even Deathstroke is cool too. But Luthor, he's okay, but I don't find him that entertaining. So I wouldn't say I'm interested in really wanting to learn to play as him. But I guess he's alright. But we're just going to push through that and play as him. Now, for the costume, it took me some time to think about which costume I wanted to play as him in for this video. I couldn't decide if I wanted to stick to him in his normal costume as he's wearing here, which is our world's Lex Luthor, or if I wanted to pick the Insurgency Lex Luthor costume. I decided to do a normal Lex Luthor because it's classic Luthor, you know, him wearing purple and green. This is just classic Luthor right here, as you're seeing for our world's Lex Luthor. It's just a classic, so I just have to stick to him in his normal outfit. His Insurgency outfit, he wears gray, and he's got, his logo on his chest. That logo that you're seeing down below on the lower left-hand side of the screen, that's the logo that's on his chest for his Insurgency outfit. But except it's red and blue, and then the whole rest of the suit is actually gray. So they were really trying to make it better to tell the difference between our world's Lex Luthor and Insurgency Lex Luthor in the Injustice world, with him having a different colored suit for the Insurgency costume. But I didn't really like it that much just because it's gray. You know, it's not green and purple, because green and purple is classic Luthor armor look. So, you know, when they changed his color, I understand, but I didn't really like it that much. I was like, then again, I don't really like the gray armor as opposed to our world's Lex Luthor, so I'm probably just going to stick to Lex Luthor in his normal outfit when I play as him, and I made my decision too. Lex Luthor does have a third alternate costume that you can unlock by getting 1 star in every Star Lab mission. It's kind of similar to his Insurgency outfit, where he's got the logo on, where pretty much instead of it being red and blue, it's like purple and green, and the suit is still gray, but there's a bit of enhancements into it. So basically, his fingertips actually have, claws, and they're like kryptonite claws, and then even on his legs. So he's kind of got, kryptonite inside his alternative version of the Insurgency suit. It's kind of like it's kind of a kryptonite version, pretty much. And there is a bio that does explain that if you do unlock the costume, you know, you can look at him in the bonus features, and the bio does explain that in the Injustice world, Insurgency Lex Luthor had this opportunity where he saved that suit for when Superman started turning evil and formed the regime. He started creating the kryptonite suit to face him off to use on him, since obviously he knows all about Superman's weakness to kryptonite, But however, Lex Luthor eventually decided to abandon the suit as he felt it was too cruel to use on Superman. So He was going to use the suit, originally the Kryptonite version, but abandoned it because he thought it was too cool, and that's why we had the Insurgency Lex Luthor that we got in story mode. Even though he didn't use the Kryptonite version of the suit, he still was going to use Kryptonite on Superman anyway in story mode to finish him off, but the plan backfired and more, which you'll see all about that in story mode. Unless if you've already seen Injustice Gods Among Us story mode, then you know how it works, but if you haven't yet, you'll see how it works when we do get into story mode eventually at some point later on my channel. But anyway, enough talk. Let's go ahead and just pick Lex Luthor, shall we? Yes, Lex Luthor. You said it correctly, woman. And that's another thing about Lex Luthor is that his name's really Lex Luthor, but some people call him Luthor. It's not exactly Luthor, because you can see by his name, it's got an O instead of an E. If it was an ER, then that'd be Luthor, kind of like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., kind of, you know? But it's Luthor, and, you know, sometimes the DC characters refer to him as Luthor, which didn't make sense to me. I was like, why are they calling him Luthor if it's really Luthor? But never mind. So at least the woman says it correctly here. But anyway, enough talk. Let's go ahead and get straight into it, shall we? Injustice Gods. So here we go, guys. Injustice Gods Among Us for the Wii U. Classic Battles, very easy difficulty with Lex Luthor. Let's do it. Of course, as always, we always see Superman first, as he's the final boss. But here's the group of characters we gotta take care of first before we get to him, starting with Green Arrow as our first opponent. It looked a bit more like superheroes in this one, so it looks like most of the majority of characters we have to face are superheroes, but we do got some villains in there as well. There is another option, like if you saw in the battle selection, you do got heroes only and villains only, where if you want to just battle all the villains, you can do that, and battle all the heroes, you can do that. You can pick it by choosing heroes only and villains only. But anyway, here's Lex Luthor.
Must I remind you of my superiority? Now that's what I call it.
Alright, so we have Insurgency Green Arrow as our first opponent. Let's go. Now, even though Luthor does appear big in his armor, obviously he's not really a big man at all. It's just his armor is just huge, so he's kind of a bit of a heavyweight character, even though he's not physically, but he is with the armor on. Anyway, let's try to perform some of his special moves. He's got this, like, staff, whatever. Oh, let me see that again. Nice. I like that. It's like a little... It's kind of like a... That's the thing I like as well. When you jump him, you press B, and he has this little axe swipe thing. It's kind of cool. Now, what does A do? Oh, he has like a force field generator for a little while. Let's see what his throw does. Okay, just a normal, typical wrestling throw, kind of. Oh, laser. Oh, a little assistant from that little grenade bomb or some sort for a little while. Ah, he got me. That's alright. I kind of was getting a little bit cocky. I kind of wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to focus on using some of Lex Luthor's moves. But anyway, I want to perform one more. Alright, what's that do? Ooh. A corp charge, as it's called, apparently.
Ready? Stop. Call a meeting of the board. Project source. And arrange to pick up the suit.
That's a pretty cool little victory pose. I don't mind that one, where Lex Luthor gets out of his suit and he's calling somebody on his phone and telling somebody to pick up the suit and all that stuff. That's kind of a cool one. It's not the best, but it's kind of cool, though. I like that. Plus, Luthor is a millionaire as well, so that's another thing. He does have his own Lexcorp, so that's pretty cool. I like that. So, yeah, I was trying to perform some of Lex Luthor's special moves. That's why maybe Green Arrow performed a special super move on me, but that's okay. Like I said, I don't really play as Lex Luthor that much. I gotta kind of sort of learn to play as him, but I'm not really too interested in wanting to learn to play as him anyway, so this is one of those fewest occasions I gotta kind of get to some of his super moves. Or not super moves, special moves, but anyway, here's Wonder Woman. It's just our world's Wonder Woman for this one. Kick. Alright, so what do we got? There's that charge. That charge move is actually kind of cool. I don't mind that one. Kind of reminds me of Nightwolf and Shao Kahn's charges from Mortal Kombat a little bit. Oh, that's the truth. Darn you, Wonder Woman. Let's put her in the stage transition, shall we? There we go. This might finish her, I'm not sure. We'll see if this finishes her off. I think it should. Yeah, she's done. Alright, there you go, Wonder Woman. See you, bye. I had a feeling that was probably going to have to finish her off.
All meetings aboard. Project source. And arrange pickup the suit.
I really like that victory pose. I do kind of like that victory pose that Lex Luthor has, where he's just calling somebody on his phone after he wins. That's pretty cool. I said I kind of like it. Anyway, our next opponent is Harley Quinn, who I played in the last video. Let's do it. I remember in the Joker video, we faced Harley Quinn, and then in the last video we played as Harley Quinn, then we had to face Joker, and now I'm having to fight Harley Quinn again, now with Lex Luthor as my next character. It's kind of getting interesting how some of the back-to-back characters are kind of showing up in a bit, you know what I mean? And it's just our world's Harley Quinn for this one. Alright, Luthor, let's see what you got. Believe it or not, we do have to actually face Harley Quinn with Lex Luthor in story mode. We do actually get to play as Lex Luthor in story mode, and we actually do have to fight Harley Quinn at some point in story mode. But of course, it's Insurgency Harley Quinn and Insurgency Lex Luthor because it's in the Injustice world. So, like I said, you'll see what happens. You'll see what I mean when we get into story mode at some point later, you know? Whoa, what's that move? A gravity pull. Oh, it's a gravity pull move. Some kind of gravity pull move, huh? Did I just slap her? It looked like I may have just slapped her in the face. Ah, she got me. You know what? Oh no, I didn't. I backed up. I was pressing back. No, she didn't get me. I'm going to put her in the stage transition. There we go. Sorry if I take a bit of time sometimes when I do this kind of stuff. I just want to see this stuff. It's pretty cool, you know. It's not the best, but it's kind of cool stuff, you know. Anyway. I want to try to see what other special... Wait a minute. She doesn't have any more damages on her costume. You see this? I remember before we just showed up here, Harley Quinn had a bit of damage on her costume, and now we just put her in the stage transition. It doesn't even look like she has any damage anymore. How weird is that? I want to try to see if I can perform Lex Luthor's super move. I don't know if I'm going to be able to because... I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to be able to perform it because Harley Quinn's not giving me really enough distance for me to charge it up by performing some super moves. Performing some special moves to, like, give myself an opportunity. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'll try to see if I can. She's probably not going to let me, though. Yeah, she's not going to let me. I'm just going to have to let her walk into this. Kind of a lame way to finish her off, but I had no choice. She wasn't going to let me do it. I didn't know what super moves to perform. I was trying to perform some special moves that I can think about that wouldn't hit my opponents, that I can, like, get distance on it and it could still charge my meter up, but I couldn't think of any other moves, so I'm sorry, y'all. That was kind of a lame way to finish her, to be honest, but I want to show you at least the super move once for Lex Luthor. Hopefully, maybe we'll see if we'll get lucky enough to perform it on Green Lantern here next. Because, yeah, you sometimes have to take a beating from the opponent, or sometimes you have to do your moves to, like, charge up the meter, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of ridiculous, but that's just the way the game is, I guess. Anyway, here's Green Lantern. The good thing is if you do get the first hit on the opponent, you do get the first meter. As you can see, I got half of the first meter because I performed my first move on Green Lantern, so I hit him first. Did you see what I was doing for a moment? Alright, I'm going to wait till Green Lantern gets closer. I'm going to try to perform the... Ah, you blocked me. There we go. Get over here. Now, let me see if I can't get my... I'm going to try it this time. I want to actually try to attempt to perform Lex Luthor's super move this time. Yeah, that one doesn't really do too well compared to the one in the air. Alright, let's try it now. Perfect. Okay, so if I would have did that on Harley Quinn, it wouldn't have worked. I guess that's alright. That's not the best either. It's kind of basically what he's done before in the past when he uses that laser to his advantage, the satellite. That's kind of a bit of something he's used in the past. But I guess it's alright, you know. Anyway, I would have wanted to perform that on Harley Quinn, but then again, now that I looked at the 4-piece combo that he hits before you do the super move, it wouldn't have worked because she was too low on health. So, yeah, my super move wouldn't have connected on Harley Quinn if I tried that. So, it wouldn't have mattered either way. Well, at least I got to show it off at least once, at least, you know. For some reason, with every character I perform with, I like to at least perform their super move at least once. So at least I got the chance to, because I want to say I was kind of starting to doubt if I was ever going to be able to get to perform Lex Luthor's super move, to be fair. Anyway, we've got Solomon Grundy up next. 2 giants, although Grundy's a real giant. Luthor's just only a giant because he's wearing a suit. But never mind. I didn't even actually mean to perform that special move I just did. Let's do this. Put him into the stage transition. There we go. Alright. Alright, Grundy. I might try to put him in the other one that's on the other side of the wall here. I'm just going to have to get close enough to... Oh, wow, this actually gives me a great opportunity because I got to get away from Grundy to avoid him from hitting his super move on me. It's actually a great opportunity for me to be able to get the chance to. Now I got to jump. There we go. Thank you, Grundy, for performing your super move so you wouldn't hit me with it. That actually gave me a great opportunity for me to back away from you. Thank you, Grundy. Did you see that man on the corner? That was a good way to end him. Not the perfect way to end him, but at least using my axe was good. I'm sorry, that man on the corner. Did you see that man that was running on the left side of the screen? I don't know why. He makes me laugh at the way he's just running away when somebody crashes. That just cracks me up. That made me laugh in the last video with, or wasn't it with the Joker that I did that? I don't know. Or maybe it was with Harley Quinn in my last video. I don't remember which video it was, but I remember that happened, and, you know, I laughed about it because it's just funny how just stupidly he runs away. Anyway, we took care of Grundy. Now we go up against the Flash next in Gotham City, excuse me. Heck yeah. Regain Flash. Love it. You already know how much I love this costume way more than our world's Flash's actual costume, so this is great for me to see. Throw your ass. I'm going to get on the other side for this one because I did... Aw, man! Flash ruined it for me. I was going to perform that... I was going to use that water tower to my advantage to perform a stage transition, to perform an objective move, but Flash ruined it for me by kicking it because I remember... my mirror match of Harley Quinn did that to me in my last video when I played as Harley Quinn. I remember she did that on me. There we go. I figured it out because honestly, I never really was paying attention knowing you can use the water tower as a weapon. I really wasn't paying attention to that until my clone of Harley did that on me, and then I started realizing, you know what, I need to try using that. Yep, go ahead and get some bar back, Flash. You love that. Oh, wasn't close enough. Alright, come on. Bam! Put him back on the other side of the stage transition. I don't think this will kill him, but close. Close. Let's throw this bat light for the win. Ah! He got too close to me again. Not good. Let me throw the other weapon. Throw this thing. There we go. I didn't have to finish the flash off with that, but I just wanted to throw something at him to beat him. Lex Luthor has okay special moves, but I'm not as big of a fan of him as compared to what other characters have, so that was kind of another reason why I didn't really want to use a special move on Flash. I wanted to throw an object at him instead to finish him. Anyway, we're almost halfway done. We got opponent number 7, Aquaman. I just got the trailer recently. Well, the trailer hasn't been released yet, but I did see an official video on YouTube that apparently a new Aquaman movie with Jason Momoa is being made. It's called... Well, actually, I don't remember what it's called. I know I watched it yesterday, but I forgot what it was called. Or I watched it this morning, I think, too. I'm not sure. Either it was yesterday or this morning, but there is a new Aquaman movie with Jason Momoa that's coming out. I think it's set in December, if I'm not mistaken, so yeah. They haven't released the trailer for it, but they did reveal it. There is I think it's called Aquaman King of Atlantis. I'm not sure exactly, but if you guys have seen it yet, then maybe you know what I'm talking about. But there is a new Aquaman movie that is coming out. I believe it said it's coming out in December this year, so that'll be pretty cool. We'll see Jason Momoa back as Aquaman. Jason Momoa is not too bad as Aquaman, you know? I can imagine probably fans weren't too sure what to make of it at first. I don't know what the heck happened, but Jesus. First, me and Aquaman both hit each other with weapons, whatever. We both kind of collided, and then he hits me with a super move. You take this, Aquaman. You're finished. This won't kill you, but this will definitely do something to you. Get the heck out of here. I'm going to get on the other side of him because I want to finish him off with that other tube thing. Got to get on the other side of him first. There we go. There we go. He was actually trying to stop me there, but anyway. So yeah, I hope it's a good movie. I don't know if I'm really going to go see the new Aquaman movie when it comes out. I believe in December if it said so, but the trailer will be released in a few days, so the official trailer for the movie will be released. They just released like a little teaser of the new Aquaman movie. Hopefully it'll be good. I don't know if I'll see it, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not really that big into DC in terms of movies and stuff. Look, they make some okay films, but you know, Marvel still does more success when it comes to movies making. I'm not saying DC films suck or anything, but I'm just not too sure, you know. Although I do admit DC does make better video games than Marvel does, for sure. Like this game, for example. At least I'll admit on that. Oh, wow. Batman. Coming in with a slide to start things off. It's Insurgency Batman as well. Can I not grab that flower? There we go. I was trying to grab it. With a guy like Lex Luthor, you can kind of pretty much pick it up and throw it at your opponent. Alright, I'm going to bring him over here because I want to... Oh, wow. You got close to me. This is the Joker's asylum that we're fighting on, just to let you know. As you can see over there, there's a Joker clan member over there, so yep. Alright, let's freeze his ass. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go see the Aquaman movie, but hopefully it'll be good, you know, as that's all I can just say. Alright, let's throw this pig at him. That's fine. That's fine. At least I do like Batman's super move better than Lex Luthor's. At least that's what I'm... It's your on me! Oh, I still got to perform it? Oh, I wasn't even expecting that. Oh my god. I actually didn't even think I was going to perform my super move. I thought the little 4-piece kit combo was going to finish him because I couldn't perform it because his health was low. But I actually got to perform it. Wow. I actually was not expecting that, y'all. I really was not exactly expecting my super move to be performed on Batman. That shocked me. That was so funny, though, after he did the super move on me, and then he hit me with the damn pig, and then... that shit was funny, and then I can't believe I got to perform my super move. That was a crazy ending, I ain't gonna lie. Wow. What a crazy way to end that round off. Anyway, we're almost done. We got 2 more people left to fight. Here's our second to last opponent. Opponent number 9, Bane. Alright, Bane. Let's see what you got. Look at that. 9-hit combo. Bam. Look at this. I'm just destroying him, man. I don't think he even has gotten a hit on me yet. Oh, there he goes. He finally hit me. Let's do this. Now I'm going to try to actually attempt to charge my my bar up. So let me see if I can actually get lucky enough to... Oh, that one doesn't do... Oh, come on, man. Really? If I can get far away from him. Okay, that helps. That helps. Alright, now let's try it. Oh, you blocked it. Never mind. Let's just finish him off with that instead. You lucky, lucky son of a gun. Blocked off 4 of the hits, or 3 hits, whatever. Ah, you lucky, lucky Bane. Oh well, that's fine. I don't know if I'm going to be able to perform it on Superman, but I actually at least like to hope maybe we could perform it on Regime Superman here. So let's see maybe if we'll get lucky enough, because I don't normally get to perform my super moves on Regime Superman. So let's see, maybe perhaps we might get lucky enough or not. I actually would like to actually hit it on Superman. It'd be more appropriate using Lex Luthor to hit his super move on Superman. So let's see. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. As always, the Fortress of Solitude is where we'll fight Regime Superman. There you can see Regime Doomsday over there, and there's the soldiers. And here he comes. Let's end this once and for all, man. I'm actually going to try to charge it up a little bit so I can... Oh. Alright, bring him over here. Luthor kind of takes a bit... Oh! He's getting too close to me. I need to get him... Luthor kind of takes a bit of time to land on the floor, as you can see, when I'm trying to, like... When I'm trying to, like, jump away from someone. You can see what I mean. There we go. Ah, you missed it. Oh! Come on, Superman. Oh, come on! God, that's actually pissing me off. He's blocking it. Alright, get you. God! Stop it! Jeez, that's actually pissing me off. He's blocking it. He's blocking it. He's fucking... Oh, you piece of shit. Okay, we're back. I had to take a pause. Finally, we performed the stage transition. I'm not even going to talk to you about what happened while I was in the middle of pausing the video. Obviously, because I got angry because Superman was fighting back, being a stupid prickhead, fighting back. Obviously, when I rage like that, it alerts my parents, and my mother had to walk in on me and get on me about me freaking raging. It's just... That makes me even more mad, so I had a little bit of an argument with her and all that shit, and so I fucking am kind of a little bit more mad now because Mom had to walk in on my ass. I'm not blaming her for this, but when she does that, it makes me so fucking mad because if I'm not already pissed off enough of what's occurring, it just has to make me even more mad that she has to walk in here while I'm making a damn video. Look, it happens every once in a while when I'm playing some video game, some shit has to piss me off. it's one thing when she does it to me when I'm not making a video, but when it happens when I am making a video, that is just far more worse. So I'm kind of really in the bad mood now, and now I'm really just wanting this to end now. And a perfect way to finish up Superman. I was hoping we'd be able to use the super on him, and thank God we did. Perfect way to finish him off. I feel better now, but I'm still mad because it was already bad enough when Regime Superman was being a bitch fighting back against me when I was trying to put him in the stage transition, and my mom has to walk in on me and get on to me. It's been kind of a while since I had a moment like that happen on my YouTube channel, and I wish I could delete that shit, but fortunately there's not really any way to get rid of that, so unfortunately I got caught. But never mind, just ignore it, just forget that this happened, otherwise I'm still going to be mad. We beat Regime Superman, and now here comes Lex Luthor's ending.
Against this world's Superman was greatly satisfying, but its aftermath would be sweeter still. Luthor had traveled to this dimension to convince its residents that he was their Luthor, who had miraculously survived the High Counselor's globally televised attack on him. Beloved before, the triumphant Luthor was now worshipped. He was elected President of the United States, but soon looked to further consolidate his power.
Yep, because our world's Luthor is pretty much evil, so yep, that's pretty much what he did. He manipulated people into thinking it was their world's Luthor that died, all that stuff. Like I said, I'm alright, I'm feeling a little bit better, but I'm still kind of a bit pissed off of what just occurred there at the end there with Superman fighting back against me when I was trying to put him in the state transition I always put him into in his Fortress of Solitude, as well as my mother walking out on me. I don't want to think about that, I don't even want to talk about it, so if you guys can just do a favor and just please not worry about it or anything, just please ignore that happened. It doesn't happen quite frequently much anymore, but I do hate it when it does happen because it's just unfair. It's not... I mean, this game is fun. Like I said, even when I do put games on very easy, sometimes some shit can still piss me off, and that was one of those moments because Superman was being a bitch when he was just trying to put him in the stage transition. He kept fighting back, he kept blocking, he kept ducking, That was kind of being annoying, you know? I mean, he's done it before, but he hasn't been that big of a bitch like he has in my previous videos, and that was kind of infuriating. It was just... God, that shit was pissing me off. I don't have anything more to say about that. And then with my mom walking in there on me trying to get me to calm down and all that shit made me even more mad. That didn't help. I really do not want to remember what just happened from that moment on, ladies and gentlemen. So if you could do me a big favor, just please forget that ever occurred. Do not talk about it. Just don't worry about it. I'm okay. It's all good. We talked about it. We're good. Just... when moments like that happen, especially when my parents walking on me for making these videos, I never, ever want to talk about it because it's not something that should even be happening. But games, for some reason, just like to piss me off every once in a while, and it's unfortunate, one of those moments that just happens, you know? It's one of those unfortunate moments, you know? If I was living by myself, I wouldn't even have to put up with this, but unfortunately, I still can't imagine life without my parents. That's why I'm still living with them and all that stuff, so... like I said, just forget that ever happened. I don't want to talk about it, so just move on from that crap, okay? We still got through it and all that. That's more important than anything else, is we still did it. Anyway, you guys, I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time for the next video. But until then, I'm out once again, ladies and gentlemen, so I'll see y'all later. That'll be it for today, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Dislike it, give it a thumbs down. Join me next time for the next video. To all you boys, men, and guys out there, boom, fist bumps go to all of you, and to all the girls, ladies, and women out there, mwah, kisses go to all of you. But until then, this is Joe Flash signing off, and have a good day.